Hello, welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. We're going to look at a series of beers from a brewery that's been fairly well established in Japan, and that is Ise Kadoya Brewery. And Ise Kadoya has been around for a long time. Well, as a sake brewery, they've been around since 1575. As a craft beer brewery, not quite so long, but still quite long in Japanese craft beer history terms. They opened in 1997, and they're located in Ise City, Mie Prefecture. And Ise is famous for one of the most renowned shrines in Japan, Ise Shrine, and the brewery has a tap room near the two shrines. One is called Gekku and the other is Naiku, and they have a number of taps available there. They opened a new brewery in 2018 called the Shimono Brewery, so they've made quite an expansion. The founder of the craft beer section is named Suzuki-san, and he has a PhD in microbiology, specifically in yeast, and so he's well versed in that. And the head brewer currently is a man named Deguchi, who is really adventurous and putting out all kinds of new beers. And in fact, they've impressed me as being a brewery that's put out so many new beers in the last year or two, trying to maybe find a core set. They also have a souvenir line of sort of regular beers called Shinto beer as well. There are two places to try them in Tokyo. One is their Shinjuku restaurant, which apparently has 4 taps, and their Tokyo Yaesu Tavern, which has 13 taps. So they have many seasonal beers and limited beers. They put out a soccer beer, I think 2 soccer beers last year, or soccer themed beers, a baseball beer. In any case, let's move along, and we're going to look at a number of their beers, and we'll start with one right now. Okay, so the beer we're going to look at today is called Ise Kadoya Sabro White IPA, and this is very new one. In fact, it has no ratings on RateBeer whatsoever. On Untappd, there are 52 different ratings, an average of 3.85 out of 5, pretty high. 6% and 35 international bittering units. So an interesting choice here. It's a white IPA, which of course means wheat, and the ingredients are barley malt, wheat, and hops. The hops are Sabro, which are a fairly new hop, and in the Japanese craft beer scene, there's a joke that it's Saburo, or a third son, but actually it is a hop that was developed in the U.S., and it supposedly gives a kind of coconut, sort of tropical fruitiness and coconut as well. And so this apparently also has some citra hops in it, and the Sabro hops are cryo hops, which are flash frozen to produce get more out of the hop oils. So by doing that procedure, they get more hop oil out of fewer hops, and so we should get some coconut and maybe some tropical fruitiness out of this. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is a slightly hazy pastel yellow with a very bright, kind of fluffy 1 centimeter of head. Putting it through the light. See a very fine stream of carbonation. Okay, certainly I do get tropical fruit. Seems to me in the aroma much more like citra hops, but in flavor the coconut does come out. Very mild, kind of low bitterness, 35 IBUs. Okay, so for an IPA, this is kind of a moderately hopped IPA. Wheat character is also somewhat moderate, but it is there. It does seem like a blend, for sure. White IPA. No, not bad. I don't know if this is the kind I would kind of beer I would want to have two or another bottle of, but it's certainly refreshing, pleasant, good fruitiness, moderate bitterness, pleasant. Yeah, so you might want to give this one a try. It's called Sabro White IPA by Ise Kadoya, 6%, 35 international bittering units. Give it a go and let me know what you think. And please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'd like to hear from you anytime. And tell me what you think about Ise Kadoya beers or other Japanese craft beers. That's it for today. Bye-bye.